Last week marked a turning point for Canadian sovereignty. On July 1, 2025, the tanker Gaslog Glasgow departed Kitimat, BC, carrying Canada's first-ever commercial liquefied natural gas (LNG) export to Asia. More than a shipment, it signaled the end of our economic vassalage to the United States and a long-overdue leap into global energy markets. LNG Canada CEO Chris Cooper called it a truly historic moment. He's right. The cargo left just days after the Kitimat plant produced its first liquefied natural gas and entered operation. The $40 billion megaproject, the largest private sector investment in Canadian history, is now a fully functional Pacific Coast export hub. It can ship up to 14 million tons annually, and expansion is already being discussed. Yet this success didn't come easily. Despite being one of the world's largest natural gas producers, Canada lacked an LNG export terminal largely due to political delays, regulatory hurdles, and lack of federal support. That this happened at all is remarkable, given nearly a decade of federal sabotage. Prime Minister Justin Trudeau's ideological hostility to natural gas rebuffed allies, stalled projects, and choked off investment. Foreign leaders from Japan, Germany, and Greece practically begged Ottawa to green-light Canadian LNG. Trudeau dismissed them, claiming there was no business case. No one in his caucus dared contradict him. The result? Lost time, lost markets, and a near-complete surrender of our energy advantage. But the business case was always there. Kitimat proves it. The U.S. has been exporting LNG since 2016, giving them a nearly decade-long head start. But Canada has something our neighbors don't: the Montney Formation. Spanning northeast BC and parts of Alberta, it covers about 130,000 square kilometers and holds enormous gas reserves. Montney gas, abundant and close to tidewater, trades at roughly half the Henry Hub price, giving Canada a significant cost edge. Location seals the deal. Kitimat, perched on the Pacific, bypasses the congested Panama Canal, a major choke point for U.S. Gulf Coast exports, and offers a shorter, more direct route to energy-hungry Asian markets. This geographic advantage makes Canadian LNG not only viable but globally competitive. In 2024, Canada exported about 8.6 billion cubic feet of gas daily to the U.S. via pipeline. With Kitimat, we finally begin breaking that one market dependency. We also start clawing back the price differential losses that come with being captive sellers. This is how you build productivity, strengthen the dollar, and reclaim economic independence from Washington. The economic ripple effect is massive. The Kitimat build created 50,000 jobs at its peak, generated $5.8 billion in Indigenous and local contracts, and left behind more than 300 permanent positions. Provincial revenues are projected in the tens of billions. In an era of anemic growth, this is real stimulus and has staying power. Predictably, critics raise environmental concerns. But this critique ignores global realities. Exporting Canadian natural gas to countries still burning coal is not a step backward, it's a practical advance. Natural gas is up to 25% cleaner than coal when comparing full life cycle emissions, that is, from extraction to combustion. Global emissions don't respect borders. If Canada can displace dirtier fuels abroad, we're part of the solution, not the problem. And this is only the beginning. Cedar LNG and wood fiber LNG are already under construction. Atlantic Coast projects are in the queue. We must now defend this momentum against bureaucratic delays, activist litigation, and ideological roadblocks. LNG is not a climate villain, it's a bridge fuel that cuts emissions, creates wealth, and helps fund our national future.